Was curious if you've had any contact with the Sacramento Kings and how you see yourself potentially fitting with that roster if they select you at around the 12 range.
So actually, I haven't really talked to them much at all. I haven't worked out with them. I mean, they're a great organization. It would be a blessing for me to, play there, but I just haven't been in contact with them.
Omari Sankova, when you're ready.
Hey, thanks for doing this. I was just curious, what teams have you had in-person workouts and interviews with so far?
For in-person workouts, I've been with the Warriors, the Knicks, the Celtics, the Hawks, and the Magic. Those have been all my in-person workouts. It's definitely a blessing, and being able to go out there and perform and just, do these workouts 1-on-0 and make it more of a draft process has been great.
So no contact with the Pistons?
No, sir.
Thanks.
Dwayne Rankin, when you're ready.
Thank you. Appreciate it. You obviously listed off the teams you've done in-person workouts for. Have you had any contact with the Phoenix Suns?
Yes, I have. I did a Zoom call with them, talked to them for, a good amount of time. James Jones, I was on the phone with James Jones, and he was coached by my coach, Coach Hamilton at Florida State. So, was able to talk to him and, pick each other's brains. So, good conversations.
I'm curious when you look at that roster, and you're going to be asked this a lot, so my apologies, but how do you see yourself, fitting in with them when you look at what they have right now?
Yeah, I mean, I think they have a young core. I think they have, wiry, very athletic, getting up and down the court. I think, I bring to the table just my defense and energy and, getting down transition, being able to spot up if, Devin Booker or one of the key players are getting double teamed or just need somebody in the corner, being able to just help on both sides of the court and be reliable on the defensive end.
Thank you, sir.
Brian Kalbrowski, when you're ready.
Devin, there's a lot to love about your game. I really appreciate your time today. I think you're a really great, polished 3-and-D prospect. There was some video recently of you shooting a jump shot differently. I'd like to know the context of that video, and if you changed your jump shot, why, and if you didn't, just what the context of that video was.
Yeah, of course, I've seen the video too. I haven't changed my jump shot. I felt like there's no reason to change my jump shot at all. I think at the end of the day, it was the end of the workout, and we were just, shooting from a lot deeper from the regular NBA 3-point line. And I just think it's from the angle that she took it. I think, it made it seem like I caught the ball behind my head a lot further than I normally do, but I've never attempted to change my jump shot and won't change it because I've had a lot of success with the jump shot that I have right now.
Thank you. I appreciate your time.
Fred Katz, when you're ready.
Hey, Devin, how you doing, man?
Doing good. How about yourself?
Good, thanks. Just one quick question for you. I know you get all of these, but have you had any contact at all via Zoom or anything with the Wizards?
I have. Yes, sir, I have. Was able to talk to them and, had, great conversations with them in their front office. And, I think, they're a great team and a great organization. And it'd be a blessing for me to go there and play for their team.
I'm curious, what is their interview strategy like? Who did you talk to? What's the vibe of that interview like?
So I talked to a bunch of guys, from their front office, and they talked to me, and we talked about kind of how I fit there, and talked about my role at Florida State, and how I could come in and help their team, and just being myself and bringing that same energy and same effort to their team. If I was blessed enough and fortunate to be drafted by them, I think that their interview process went great with them, and everything's been good with them. So, we'll see what happens.
Mark Medina, when you're ready.
Hey, Devin, thanks for doing this. What have been your main takeaways of what this pre-draft process has been like, given how unique it's been?
Um, I mean, just kind of for me, just with everything going on, just stay focused, stay the course. The draft pick was pushed back, of course, from the original date. Then they got pushed back from the uh, 16th or 17th to now, November 18th. So just stay the course, stay focused. There's going to be obstacles. There's going to be a lot of stuff that goes on in life. But as long as you stay the course and keep working, keep your head down, and keep the right people around you, that everything will be good and you'll be successful.
Spencer Davies, when you're ready.
Hey, Devin, just curious, what's this been like to go through with Patrick, having a teammate and you guys both being mocked in the first round? And has there been any conversations about who's going to go first in a little competition there?
Patrick Williams is a great talent. He's probably one of my closest friends I had at Florida State. We talk pretty often, and I think this is a great and a unique experience for both of us to be able to go through. I wouldn't say it's a competition at all. I'd be just as happy if I went before him or if he went before me. I think it would just be a blessing for both of us and just a great opportunity for us. And I think that we're both going to have tremendous careers in the NBA. So I'm rooting for him just as much as he's rooting for me.
Justin Quinn, when you're ready.
Hi, Devin. Have you had a chance to meet with the Boston Celtics in any capacity?
I have. I actually did a Zoom call with them and I did a workout with them.
Could you maybe give us a little bit of background on how that went?
Yeah, I think it went really well. The workout went really well. The Zoom call went really well. They showed some interest, and for me, it was just, like I said, keep saying over and over, just a blessing and a great opportunity for me. I think that anywhere that I go, I'll be able to fit and help a team right away. So, me being able to talk to them and kind of show them what I've been working on over this 6 or 7 months of quarantine, I think really helped.
Thank you.
Tom Hall, when you're ready.
Thanks. Devin, what do you think are going to be the biggest challenges for you and areas to work on moving into the NBA?
I think I definitely got to get stronger. Just the position that I played, 2/3, just got to get stronger. Put a little bit more weight on. But I think it's just going to be an adjustment. Either way, the pace, the physicality of the game. But I think at the end of the day, it's something that I'm ready for and that I prepared for. There's going to be great times and there's going to be, not so great times. But as long as I stay focused and, just keep working, I think everything will work out perfectly fine.
Thanks.
Mark Berman, when you're ready.
Hey, Devin. Where have you been doing your workouts? And Tom Thibodeau, you got a chance to talk to him, I guess, at the workout or interview. What was that like? What does he seem to be looking for? And he's a real defensive-minded coach.
Yes, sir. So actually, I work out at this church. I've been working out at this church, and we put down an NBA three-point line. It's a great gym, so we've been able to get in there and kind of simulate, everything. Coach Thibodeau was definitely at the workout, and I talked to him, and he's a great coach. We talked about defense. We talked about kind of what their team is looking for. And I feel like I can help that team and kind of fill that void. And I just think that, everything went extremely well, with the Knicks and with coach. And it would be a blessing if I was able to be a part of that team.
Yeah. Was that in the church is by Florida State or?
No, it's in Georgia. I'm in Atlanta, where I'm from. So it's out here in Atlanta.
Thanks.
Sarah Spencer, when you're ready.
Hey, Devin, how are you?
Doing good. How about you?
I'm great. So I cover the Hawks. I was wondering how your interaction with the Hawks went. Did you interview with them as well? And just how did that go?
Yes, ma'am. I interviewed with them, had a workout with them. I think everything went pretty good. really good. Interviews were great. Workout was great. Talked to, their head coach, some of their guys in the front office, and, they like my workout and like, who I am, not only on the court, but off the court. And, who knows, it'll be a dream come true being able to play for, the hometown. But, anywhere is a blessing for me.
How ready do you feel to contribute defensively from the get-go?
I think I could come in right away and help any team defensively. I think with just the IQ that I have on ball, off ball, being able to get to help side defense, being able to kind of anticipate plays. I think that I'll be able to come in and right away, help teams out and be able to make it more difficult for the star players on other teams to, have great games.
You got time for a couple more for Devin. Chris Fedor, when you're ready.
Hey, Devin, thanks for doing this, man.
Of course.
Going back to that video of your jumper, how often have you felt the need to address that with teams during workouts and the interview process?
Actually, at first when it happened, I probably was talking to multiple teams about it. As I started having workouts, some teams asked me about the video, but everything was fine. I'm talking to the teams and everybody saying I didn't change my jumper. I think that it was a great thing. The video came out and literally the next week teams were able to come in and see. So if there was any questions or, they had anything, it's one thing to be able to say it, over the phone or over the camera. But once you see it in person and realize nothing changed and, everything is fine, it's almost something that I can laugh about now.
And you mentioned that you wanted to show teams in the workouts some of the things that you've been working on for the last 5-6 months. What specifically are those things, Devin?
Just, my ball handling, getting my shot off quicker, being more consistent from the 3-point line, getting to my spots mid-range, being able to finish at the rim, being more athletic, just a bit of everything, really.
Last question for Devin from David Esser, when you're ready.
Hey, Devin, David Esser here with Philly Sports Network. I was curious, have you had any contact with the Philadelphia 76ers up to this point?
No, sir, I haven't.
Thank you so much.
We can do one more. Let's go with Dan Savage when you're ready.
Could you talk about the growing number of FSU alums in the NBA, and do you have any relationship with Jonathan Isaac of the Orlando Magic?
Yeah, I think it goes to show the talent that Florida State is bringing in and year out. Terrence Mann, Fiona Capangeli were there my freshman year, and they're able to go to the NBA. Jonathan Isaac comes to Florida State, I'd probably say when I was there probably twice. Came probably like 2 or 3 times since when I was at Florida State. We were able to talk to each other and pick each other's brains, but we don't talk as much as some of the former teammates that I had and, players like Bacon who, come back a little bit more often.